Hey folks, welcome back to our tutorials. In this tutorial, I'd like to show you how to add more panels to your accordion panel component. As an example, here we go. I'm just going to refresh this page here, get back to where I was. Let's say we need more panels than what we have right here. I'm going to show you how to add more. Let's jump right into our editor. Now this one, there are ways you can do it in the design window, but I'm not going to recommend that. I'm going to show you how to do it in the code window. Now you do not need to know any HTML skills whatsoever to make this happen. You just need to know how to right click, copy and paste, okay? Because we've done all the work for you. If you switch over to code view, what I suggest you do is, in most cases you'll probably want to add the panel to the end. It doesn't really matter, but what you need to do is copy an existing bit, an existing panel, and they're all labeled here for you, starting at panel number 1, right? See the comment tags here? It's all commented for you. That entire block of code is for the first panel. Then we have an entire chunk of code for the second panel. Well, all you need to do is copy an existing chunk of panel code by selecting the comment tags here, the panel 2, for example, all the way down to panel 2. Right click and copy. Let's see if I can. And then scroll on down to wherever you want to add that panel to. Let's say we want to put it between panel 6 and panel 7. We'll just find the panel 6, panel 7 comment tags. There's a little space there. You can just put your cursor in, hit enter a few times to give yourself a little bit of room to work with, and then you can paste. Control V, Command V in your keyboard, and that'll paste a copy of the second panel. I'm not going to worry too much about the numbering right now, but there is one very important thing we need to change here, and that is this ID, this collapse to and collapse 2. These need to be identical, but they can't be used in any other panels in the site. You're going to have weird stuff going on. Every panel has a unique collapse number with it. And basically, if we're saying this is panel 5, we're collapse 5 and collapse 5. So let's say we've copied panel 2 down below here. Well, what are we going to do here? All you need to do is update this collapse 2 and this collapse 2 so they're the same. And I recommend keep it simple. Just call it 2A, and right after this, call it 2A. And when I type the 2A in here, I just sort of double click and I copy. And I go down here to the ID, double click on whatever's in there, double click whatever's there, and I just paste. So that this is exactly the same as this, except that there's a pound sign up here, and of course when you double click the pound sign doesn't get selected, so it makes it very easy to copy and paste the href and the ID, because this has to match that exactly. And that way when you click on the panel heading, in other words this thing here, when you click on this, it knows to expand the section down below it. If you didn't copy that, then it wouldn't know which panel to open.